Right.
All right, so this is me here, young elder. I was born in Brooklyn. At the time, in the mid-'80s, it was a tough city to grow up in. My sister pretty much raised me. I did very low-income family. So from an early age, the odds were against me to succeed. Just to graduate high school would have been a really big success for me. You know, being Hispanic, male in the city, fighting, drugs, everything was consistent in my lifestyle at the time. So let's just say it was very hard to do anything. I never had a role model in life. So for me to choose the right path was going to take a lot. All my friends at the time were more into drugs, girls, and fighting than they were worried about succeeding in life. So at the age of 17, I came to a decision. 1 week after graduating high school, I went to the Coast Guard. This is pre-9/11. 1 week after graduating the Coast Guard, 9/11 happened. I got stationed on a 270-foot cutter out of Boston, and for 9/11, I spent my time right there in New York. The Coast Guard taught me many things. I was very conceited at a young age. I didn't know anything. I thought I knew it all, but I didn't know anything. And it taught me respect, honor, and devotion to duty, which was something that was going to carry with me through the rest of my life. I just so happened to run into a bad boss about a year before I was able to get out. And I I said, you know what, I'm going to get out of the Coast Guard. I could be better than this, which was a tough decision because I didn't know where life was going to lead. So I knew one thing was for certain. I had to become educated because fitness was my passion, and I wanted to be the smartest motherfucker there was. And right now, I'm currently working on my PhD in nutritional biochemistry. Not easy, but I knew a couple things were going to have to happen. One, I was going to have to be persistent. Two, I was going to have to be consistent about being persistent. And that was the only way I was going to make it. So with that being said, I had to become a lion. But not an ordinary lion. I had to become better and stronger than everyone else because I never had help. I never had peers. I took a position, moved to San Diego. It was a new position. It took 2 months before I even received my first paycheck. I didn't care though. I was planting the seed for my success. And I knew that it was going to take that much work to become successful. So with all that work, somebody noticed what I was doing, gave me an opportunity, gave me a little piece of the pie of a multi-million-dollar gym. That's how I became successful, started to become successful. At the age of 29, I finally got my break. I opened up my first facility in Annapolis, all by myself, which, again, to break those odds, man, it was tough.